So my wife and I run this dog rescue out of our house with our 3 kids. And because I do a radio show, we started combining, the artists and the dogs. And then what happens is people want the dog that you were playing with. Yeah. Right? So they go, oh my God, I want that puppy. Alessia Cara. And then it brings awareness to dog rescue and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I love that. That's
so
amazing.
let me show you some of these puppies we have that need homes. They're part of our Love Pup. And also, right?
No way.
Right?
Oh my goodness. Stop.
Right?
No way. Oh my God, they're going to make me cry. Seriously. I love puppies so much.
Right?
Hi, pup. Oh my goodness. No. Oh my goodness. They are so sweet.
Right?
When did you get? Oh my. No way. No way.
So these were rescued actually because the mom was pregnant at the pound, and we work with a couple different rescues and almost their foster care saved this mama, and they were born in their rescue.
This is unbelievable.
Right?
I'm so. How are people? Come on, people are gonna jump at the chance.
Right? I think this one might have to go home with you.
He's getting a little bit feisty over here. Oh my goodness.
Do you have any pets?
I don't. I've always wanted a dog. My dad is like very, not against dogs, but he's always like, no, because then I gotta take care of it because you're never home. But, oh no, they're arguing. No fighting. No fighting. We love each other.
So your dad, he's like...
So he's like, no, because then I'm gonna have to take care of it because you're never home. And I was like, all right, fine. But one day, maybe I could take one home and then I'll move out so then he won't think he has to take care of it all.
So you still live at home with Dad?
I do still live at home, but see, this is just gonna tempt me to move out so then I could have one of my own.
Boy, you must taste really good.
Thank you. Maybe it's the perfume from earlier.
Oh, is that it? Oh yeah. What's the joke on, or is it a joke where you keep posting pictures of your dad saying, I took this yesterday?
Oh no, it's because he's like looks really young in all those pictures, because they were taken like 20 years ago. So
Right.
I like joking around and being like, I took this yesterday or 2 days ago. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. We learn caring and loving.
Right? Hey, so for up and coming artists and how do people get, like, how do you get discovered? How do you get with Def Jam?
So for me, I started on YouTube online as well. I wasn't like one of those viral stars like a Justin Bieber or Shawn Mendes or anything
Right.
like that, but somehow my label found me. Oh my gosh, they're running away. Found me and well, not my label. It wasn't Def Jam. It was a production company called EP Entertainment, and they found one of my videos. I was doing covers online, and then from there I started making my own songs with a writing partner, Sebastian Cole, and then we just went to a bunch of different labels and met with a bunch of different people until Def Jam was the one. I was like, we really like you and we want to work with you. So
But the thing is, like Def Jam, I mean, that's like to me, I know there's lots of that's like the most famous, most powerful, like that is like so legit, coolest record label ever, right?
It is, and when I was a kid, I thought that Def Jam was the only record label that existed. I thought like Def Jam is where you go to make music. and oh my gosh, this is the best. This is like my dream. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. But yeah, so when I was a kid, I used to say I want to get signed to Def Jam because I used to think that that's where you go. Like that's where every artist went, right? So it's kind of like an actual dream of mine he's chewing on my...
You know what? It's like I tell my kids, I said, you need to put it out in the universe, what you want, and it'll happen.
Exactly.
Like they write their goals down and that stuff, and you're sitting there, I want to be with Def Jam, and now you're with Def Jam.
100%.
That's pretty dang amazing.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of my career has been talking or speaking things into existence for sure.
Really?
Yeah, like just saying things out loud, even if I didn't really believe them. He's gonna chew off my belt.
He ate Zed's $2,000 sweater, so...
These are definitely not $2,000. They're the pants like where the dye comes off because they're that cheap. Yeah, this should be fine.
So what other things did you put into existence?
I went on this trip with my drama club, and we were taking a tour of like NBC studios, and it was the one Jimmy Fallon was doing late night. And I remember I stood on his monologue mark, and I was like, I'm gonna be here one day. And the tour guide was like, yeah, shut up, like let's keep walking, you kid, whatever. And then like 3 years later, I was there, and then I told Jimmy that story. And he was like, oh my goodness, like I have to take you on the monologue mark, like to make it full circle. So he took me on after I performed, and he was like, you made it. It was like the best.
That's incredible.
It was such a full circle, crazy moment.
Wait, were you going to school in LA or New York, or where were you?
I was going to school back in Canada, in Toronto.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, and I was in drama club. I was in drama club, and yeah, and I was just like a weird drama kid. Didn't think I would ever actually make it, but I said it just to put it out there. Not even to put it out there, just to say it, you know, for fun. And it happened. Camera, come over here.
So let's talk about your new album and all the new music on it. Did you wrote every single thing?
Every single song, yeah. Which, I mean, a lot of people would be like, yeah, so what? Because, I mean, there's so many artists that write all their own stuff all the time. But in the pop world, it's actually, I mean, it's really, I'm really lucky that I get the chance to even do that, let alone, like, have the capability of doing it, which is amazing. Which I never thought that I would have either of those things. So the fact that I do is, like, really awesome.
Are there any collabos?
No, there are not, which I hope people don't get upset about because we live in a world of collaborations.
Isn't that weird? Like, I see that a
Yeah.
lot now. Same with movies. You know, same about movies too. Like movies, there's no like big movie star anymore, except for like Tom Cruise.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no, everything else is like, you know, the Avengers is like eight to nine people in one movie.
That's so
There's no
true.
like, so it's like with songs now, like Drake, you know, Quavo just put out his album and Drake's on it, and there's like 30 different people on it. You know, Drake's album got other people on it. You know, like you know, there's no like you. It's just you. That's so rare. Because I think I said this to you earlier, and I believe that you're like a pure, true artist. You truly are. Like I think, and I think that has a lot to do. I think Def Jam picks those people. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
well, yeah,
really-
because they are a hip hop label, so I guess they have the history of artists with, I guess, integrity or that kind of vibe to them. Which is not to say that I'm one of those, but it's cool that I get to be a part of a label that cares more about that side of things and not so much about the facade of everything. And, you know, 'cause when you come from the history of real music and hip hop and that whole scene, it's a lot easier for a pop artist like myself to get by making real stuff. You know.
What about like with Def Jam and the corporate people? Like you put together a song, you wrote all these songs, and you submit, and they might say, no, change this, change that. Do they do that?
I mean, well, are you talking in the beginning or even now?
Even now.
I think, I mean, they have suggestions. I think, of course, like as a label, they're always going to be like, you should do this. But thankfully, I have enough leverage now as an artist, and I feel like they trust me enough to let me do my own thing. Like, I make all my own little marketing things, like my own pictures, and the videos that I put out to promote my stuff is all me. So I think, I don't know, they just kind of give me a lot of freedom.
So they don't come in, because I mean, like I've been doing this a long time, and when the ratings are good, they're okay. But even like right now, we have pretty strong ratings, very strong ratings.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a call from one of our bosses, and he's like, you know what? Research says that women that listen to the show don't like to be called girls, so don't say girls anymore.
Girl, why?
I don't know. And I'm like,
They
what
wanna be called
research is
women?
this? Yes. And I'm
Okay.
like if we say, you know, because we have 3 girls on the show.
Yeah.
No, don't say girls. Don't call them girls. Call them
say
women.
women.
I'm
Okay.
like, does it bother you if you call someone called you a girl?
I don't think it bothers me. I call every man boys too, so I do
Right?
it all the time. I'm like, oh, it's about a boy if I talk about a song, and the boy's like, you know, not a little boy, but I always see it as like girls and boys. I don't know, but who cares? Nowadays, I mean, gender's such a wide thing now anyway.
So when you write a song, do you before you let's say you write a song and do you show it to your dad before you take it to the next level, or do you write it?
I do. Well, I show it to a couple of people. I show it to my best friend Liv, who's here. My parents, for sure. My brother's a great critic because he's super honest, as I'm sure every brother is. So I usually show it to that group of people. My manager is really great too. So
Does Liv give you honest opinion?
she does. I hope so. Yeah,
Liv,
I think so.
Come here. Come over here. Come over here.
Yeah, come here with the
Come here. Get in the middle of this. Come here. Come here.
Just let me go to phone.
So Liv, I want to ask you: have you told her? Yeah, just jump right over here. Here, hold this. Have you
Like,
told
are you
her?
kidding me?
Have you ever told her?
So cute.
Hey, listen, that song blows.
The thing is, I don't think really, honestly, any of them like are bad or like, I don't know. I'll
hope
say
you'll
like
tell me the truth.
if like maybe like, I don't know, like a harmony would be cool to add here, but I never think that they're bad because they're never bad.
Okay.
Honestly.
And I don't show any of my songs until they're like kind of not completed, but like until I'm like, okay, this might be something. Like all like the scrap songs, I'm not just like showing everyone because I know that they're bad. But like when my songs are good, I don't know if they're good, so that's why I ask them, because I'm like, is this like, I think it's okay, like is it good? Like is this good enough to put anywhere? You know, it's very hard to tell.
Interesting
for
to
me.
know that you don't know that.
I don't, because it's hard to tell. I'm sure any writer could tell you the same thing. Like it's hard to know exactly what's good or what's not. I'd rather just.
Oh my God,
go
they're humping.
ahead.
Look at them humping. How beautiful. You should write a song about humping.
Oh my God,
puppies.
human nature.
Where are you going, Liv? Come on.
I'm just down here.
Wait, so Liv,
Crazy.
what song has she written and produced and done cut that you love that's not out there? Is there one?
Oh yes.
They're just-
There
I
is?
don't think I can say the title.
Why? It's not out there? Can't she say the title?
No.
Why is it a secret if it's never out there?
Well, because it'll be out soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. So it won't be on this album.
It will be on this album. That's why I don't want to say it because then I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh,
But it's-
so there's
It's
there's
one
a
that's
song.
not out yet.
Listen, thank you for helping us find homes for these dogs.
I'm so sorry. This dog is.
Which one's your favorite? We gotta name one.
Oh, let's name the one that was on top of me the whole time. Wait, no, enough. Wait, can we name all of them?
Sure.
Okay. They don't have any. Yeah, we'll name them all. My songs. Song titles.
This is Growing Pains.
This is Growing Pains. This is a little more. He's really sweet. This
Moana.
is Moana. Trust My Lonely's over here. And then
This
what's
one can be. Can it be gold?
sure it can be good. Yeah, I had a song called Gold. The song. Well, he should be gold then. But I didn't put it out. And
You didn't put it out?
I didn't know. That's the one that she was
the
saying
one
that doesn't go on this.
That's the
album.
one? It's called Gold?
It's called Gold, but it won't. This was the one that won't be out.
Right.
The one that didn't fit the album.
Okay, this is my wife, Blake. Blake. No, she was.
Sorry,
oh, she was.
distracted by these
Listen,
pups.
thank you
Trying
very much.
to save Goldilocks over here.
Thank you so much for coming in and hanging
Thank
with
you.
us.
This is like the best. This is a dream of mine. Well, this is not a dream.
It's a dream of yours to have the
This is a
dogs
dream.
humping in front of each other.
Yes.